Hello, 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 everyone. This is Nambernan once again talking to you for a manager interview and this time we got a dual interview with Lycan from I forget what your team name is, and Zarif from the Blackthorn Bucks. Say hello, guys.
Did you did you just do
It's
that to
okay.
me? Hello?
Everyone forgets about Vikings team. No one cares about that team. That team is like
Alright.
ranked 6th or 7th now. Who cares?
Oh my god.
Alright, so yo, this is a good interview. See you guys next time.
Oh my god.
Alright.
uh,
That's crazy. Man didn't even do his research, man.
I actually forgot in the first 5 seconds. You're the Honchkrows, right?
Yep, there you go.
all I'm gonna say is this is the same team that cheated me out of my MPL 3 ring. They
So what you
cheated
mean
me
the team
out.
that won MPL 3?
They
you mean that
cheated me out. They
What are you
fucking cheated
talking
and
about?
then
How
said
many
go to the tiebreaker.
how many tours have you won, bro? How many tours you won?
Okay, at least I won one, but I should have had two, but I got fucking cheated.
Bro. That's sad. That's so
Bro,
sad.
we're gonna take this revenge. We benched 40k worth of players, and we're still gonna win. No problem.
Why'd you bench them all? Did they not do very well?
Nah. We
Oh, that's shit.
we knew
All
we
your players
knew
suck.
we knew we didn't need them for this week.
Oh,
We're letting Azalea and Brisk play. It's all good. It's all good.
I see you though. Only Woe can beat Woe. That's why you put Azalea in.
Yeah.
I rate that. I rate that.
Alright.
Yo, did Nam die? Okay,
No,
he's here.
I'm not. I'm still here. I was just letting you guys banter for a little bit before we began the questions. So,
Oh yeah, that was really good, man.
first question, how has your team chat been for each of your individual teams? Without leaking anything, would you say your environment is healthy?
So just anyone jump in, yeah. I'll jump in first because I'm the alpha here. So yeah. So Honchkrows chat, you know, what I'm saying. First, you know, it's a bit quiet at first, but you know, we've really come into our own here. Everyone's just really helping each other. The SS is looking unbelievable synergy right now. It's actually crazy. Right. We've got you know a certain person that really helps out with the Oras. You know, he's
Oh yeah, the player
he's doing
killer.
well. SM, you know how it is. BO3, I mean that's the best slot in the tournament, I think. So yeah, black white. We got manager duo right there. So I mean, there's nothing more to say. Nothing more to say.
Man, you telling me a team with Gondra Star, Eternal Spirit, Levy, they're helping out and having good synergy in the multi-tournament.
Bro, you should have
Shut the
seen it.
fuck up.
You should have seen it. You know, Star Master, yeah, he literally he PM'd me. He was like, "Bro, this is the best tournament I've ever been in." Like, he was like, "Bro, I might not even play SPL this year. I just want to get prepped for the next MPL tournament." I swear
Yeah.
down, bro.
Wait, isn't Star like 1-3? What happened to him?
Star like, I don't know what he is. Let me check. Stars
I
1-3,
think he's
but you know he
yeah.
he got a bit unlucky, you know. But he's just so hungry for improvement. That's all it is. He's gonna get a win this week against your trash player.
Nah, wait, who is he against?
It's Choco, bitch.
Oh, wait, Choke is 2-0. He's not losing.
He surprised me. I thought he was a bit washed, but he's actually been doing well. That's my guy.
No, I'm gonna like same.
That's my guy. No, I like him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, same. Nah. I love his avatar as well. Well, his old avatar at least.
Yeah, I bet you would. How's your team chat, mate?
My team chat's been a bit. I think it started out really active, but then it's in the middle of our weeks it became a bit inactive, and now it's again bloomed up. And the thing is, most of our players are multi-main, so they all have good knowledge about the overall meta, and especially in SS, where I'd say we have a bit of the newer players, or people who haven't really played in MPL, so they're a lot more eager to help out and make good teams. And we say Lax, Kata, and then Briss, who all help out in almost every tier.
Yeah.
That sounds good. All right, next question. Which player has surprised you the most so far? Which player has disappointed you the most?
Wait, let me check Doc.
All right. Do you have any answers yet, Lycan?
Surprised me, and what's the other one?
Disappointed.
Disappointed. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like remember records that much. I think
Same.
Chaitanya surprised me. Just not in terms of record, but he hasn't really dropped a game yet. So I've been quite impressed with that.
Yeah, Chade's been amazing.
Yeah, and Choco, I mentioned before, I wasn't sure how good he was going to do, but he's 2-0, some solid games, so I've been happy with that as well. Disappointed, I'm not really sure. I'm not really one that's disappointed me so far.
That's good.
You know what? Wanker actually surprised me. I thought he was washed, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that's a
that
good
dude
shout.
was gonna go 0-4, but he's been really good in his games. I've actually enjoyed his games. I can't wait to see him play in
Yeah,
Stripe.
you know
That's
what?
gonna be
That's a
really
good shout. I've been happiest with Wanker for his play, and also most disappointed with Wanker because he bullied Surskit for no reason.
Bro, that was so toxic. I genuinely couldn't believe he did that. I was like, where the fuck did this come from?
Like he bullied
I know,
Surskit?
right?
Why?
I don't know.
Don't you remember the week 1 game? Dude just went in. Oh, damn. I
Yeah.
think the player that's disappointed me is maybe I genuinely thought Airfin would do a lot better than he did. Because at least he had some good knowledge in Auras. But he's kind of, I guess, dropped off.
I feel like he's been on a downward trend for like a few tours now, so I wasn't like that
Yeah, for
surprised.
sure.
Alright.
Also, I thought Conflux and Splash would do a little better. Since they went up for a lot more money than most players.
Yeah.
They're
I
both 2-2.
hadn't really seen them play before. Like I just knew their price tag, so I didn't really have much expectation either way for them.
All right. So for our next question, talk about your team's individual records.
All right. So, obviously Star you already mentioned is 1-3, but I think.
Oh, no, I meant like your team score record.
What do you
Bro,
mean?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Even I thought the player record is not gonna lie.
I might as well finish that thought then, because I think he's been playing well. He's just been getting bad matchups / bad luck. So, but anyway, in terms of our team record, so we're 6th right now, but I think we're kind of tied up. Let me just check the score sheet. So yeah, we're on 3 points, and then 4th place is 4 points, and then even 1st place is only 5 points. So. I think we can definitely turn it around. There's only 2 points in it so far. So yeah, believe in us. Go Honchkrows, woo!
All right, that's pretty good optimism to have, especially if you're losing.
Yo,
about-
this guy's
my
definitely
team-
biased.
Well, you know what? I just looked at the standings, and every team is in a good shot at making playoffs. The last place team and the first place team, the difference between those teams are 2 points, and that could definitely just turn on its head in just 1 week.
Yeah.
We won we had a very weird cycle where we won, then tied, then lost, and now we won again. And not sure about what's gonna happen this week, but there were a few games where I think we could have definitely done better, and maybe that would have at least given us a few more points. Well, let's see. But I think we have a very decent shot at making playoffs.
All right. Speaking of that, I was gonna ask you guys, what did you think your chances of playoffs were, and why?
Yeah, so
Honchkrows are not making playoffs. I'm just saying. I'm telling you right now, bro. They're not making playoffs.
no, but the thing is, after we beat you this week, we're gonna be in playoffs. Like we're gonna have better points because we'll have the same points, but we'll have better win-loss.
The
So,
only way, the only way Honchkrows are beating my team is if they cheat again. And if they win, bro, I'm getting both of these guys' asses banned.
I don't know what you're talking about, yeah. But we still have to face Gengars, Bucks this week, and then Darkrais. So Darkrais are in last place. I think if we can beat Bucks this week, and then we come through against Darkrais, I think we'll be still in a good shot for playoffs. So I think we got this. Looking at our previous records, we beat Trico 7-1, who are in the top 4 slot. So I think we just need to stop giving away unnecessary games. Like last week, I think there were a couple of games we should have won. So as long as we tighten that up, I reckon we'll make playoffs.
All right, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. What about you, Zarif?
I'm not sure. See the matchups. Let me tell you something. Look at the Tricos record. They lost the first 2 weeks, and then they won 7-1 both. So this just shows that any team can beat any team. So I'm looking at our matchups. Honchkrows, Miniers, and Milotics. We all thought Milotics were going to be last, but they're first. So I'm not taking any week for granted. We'll see how it goes on a week-by-week basis.
All right.
But I think we have a pretty good shot.
All right. Which team do you guys think will be meeting you in the finals, assuming both of you or one of you makes the finals?
So for me, as Zara said, every team is really quite close. But before the tournament started, I did think Gengars were quite strong. I think they've lost one of their players now. The Fightan, he's disappeared on them, so that's kind of weakened their chances a bit. But I'll just say that they'll still make it. And then otherwise, I'm not really sure who else. Maybe let me just check the week. I don't know. I think they all have a good shot. I think it's too early to predict right now. But if I had to say, then I will go with the Houndooms. They'll meet us.
All right.
I think it's either the Tricos or the Crows. I don't think the Gengars I think got a bit too weakened out by the loss of Aiden, and I don't see Milotics keeping this up. Dooms I think also will fall down because Splash basically he's depressed now.
Yeah, after his World Cup.
There is that. Anything else you want to say?
Nothing from me.
All right. What about you, Zarif? Oh dear, I think we've lost him.
No.
All right. Well, since you guys are basically done with that question, I'll just move on to the next one. What are your thoughts about?
I was back.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, go on.
What are your thoughts about this new MPL and how it's been so far? Have the games been great, bad?
I don't think the games have necessarily been too good, to be honest. There have been a few very competitive games, but in the general sense, I don't think they've been too good. And another thing is, see, like I said before, every team is so closely matched, so I think as the weeks go on, the games will be a bit more competitive. Plus, the main problem is SS right is a bit, I'd say it's a bit too matchup reliant. So because of that, some games where one side is basically out from turn 1.
Yeah, that is a problem and a common complaint I've been hearing from a lot of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I've picked up as well. So I've been playing BO3, so I've had to pick up SS. And I have found that it's quite matchup based as well. But otherwise, I mean, the games haven't been bad. Like the BO3 slot, like it kind of started quite competitive. But I feel like everyone's just subbing out the players, so it's gotten weakened a little bit. But in general, I think the games haven't been bad. I've actually been a bit more motivated than I expected to be. Because I stopped playing OU, so I've been able to focus a bit more on monotype.
All right. All right. Next question. Or did you say anything, Zarif?
Yeah, I said it at the beginning. Don't worry.
Yeah. Sorry. What would you say has been your favorite moment of MPL so far?
That's a good question. Let me think. Okay, yeah, my favorite moment has definitely been so. I think Kata played Prosaic, or I forgot, but I think it was in week 2, and so he posted his team, and none of us actually noticed it before 30 minutes before the game, and when we all noticed it, we were like, "Wait, this team is like." To us, it didn't look good. Okay, it had a few flaws to us, and we were like, "Wait, no, this doesn't look good." And we were like frantically trying to change it and shit. And at the end of the day, we changed like 1-2 stuff. The game wasn't. I think the score was 4-3, and that was the last game. So we were all like, "Oh no, what's gonna happen?" And the game happened, and Kadaf somehow got a good matchup, and he somehow won with the team, and everyone. As each turn went on, we were like, okay, no, we lost. I'm pretty sure that when the link, when Kata posted the link, Badu went, okay, we've lost. And then somehow we won, and everyone was going crazy in the chat after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely our favorite.
All right. What about you, Lycan?
Yeah, so for me, I've got a bit of a nemesis on this website. I don't know if anyone knows about this. Like, I was just minding my own business, and this guy, right? He's like hunting me down and like just feeding my opponents, right? And then so finally, I had the chance to take my revenge on him this year. So yeah, basically, I just smashed him easy peasy. The best thing is, he was trying to get matchup on me, but I managed to get matchup on him all 3 games. And of course, I'm sure you all will have realized who this person is. It's one and only Attributes, aka the biggest snake after Zarif in WoW. Yeah, that was my best moment.
Yeah, that's always.
Wait, are you sure that's your best moment and not the was it Jace? Yeah, it's not the Jace moment.
Oh yeah, that's another good moment. When I tricked everyone into buying Jace and Vitana as well, because people don't realize, right? Jace and Vitana, they're good, and Crashy, they're all good, but only for the Honchkrows, right?
Oh damn!
So
when they see this,
bro, I buy them for 3k, and we know for us they're going to be great, great players, but if I can just bait them, I can bait another team into buying them, right? So I remember Jace in particular, he went for like 3.5k.
Yeah.
Yo, that's 3.5k down for them, and then they lost the game. I think he went like 0-1. So I mean, that's a win-win situation for us, right?
And then Jace's comment. Do you remember what he said?
Wait, what did he say?
I don't even know if I can leak this because it was said in the war chat. But you know how. Like, wait, should I say it?
I actually can't remember it. You can say it. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, nah, I won't say it.
Alright. Yeah, no disrespect to any of them though. Like, I think they're good players, but
Yeah, we're all just joking around anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Which metagame has been the most fun for you to build, and which one was the most fun to watch?
Man, I'm just gonna say this. I don't build shit, but to watch, I think BW is amazing. That tier has so much creative stuff to use.
Yeah, so that's number 1 manager Zarif right there. Yeah, so I only really could be bothered to build SS, and then I.
Hey, yo, wait. Here's another manager.
No, I only build for myself anyway. Well, no, I build sometimes for my teammates, but yeah, I basically just build SS, and then the other tiers. If I can be bothered, I might build a team. Otherwise, I'll either reuse or like someone will pass me something for the other tiers. But yeah, I'd have to agree that Black White is probably the most interesting to watch. Probably because I know the least about it from a building perspective, and the teams are just quite cool. So I like watching it.
Alright.
Wait, like. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'll answer this in a different question.
Alright.
Go on, man.
Next question. As a manager, how do you feel you have been doing so far? And is there anything you feel like you can improve on?
So real talk, I wasn't even going to manage, and then Sabella and the hidden one, they were like, "Yo, you should just manage." I was like, "Yo, I'm not going to do shit." And they were like, "Nah, just fuck it. We'll do all the work. You manage." So that's basically been the story of my life. I haven't really done much. I mean, I actually gained some effort. Like I've had, the last couple of weeks, I actually have been helping more. But yeah, first couple of weeks, to be honest, I didn't really do much.
How much of the draft plan did you actually make, or did you even have a draft plan?
No, we had ideas, like roughly of who we wanted. For example, the Auras, we did actually want Jace, but Yami was also on the list. So after they upped it, you know, a free 3.5k gone for the team, and then we still get Yami for 3k. We had certain plans like that, but in terms of the tour players, they just kind of fell into our lap because they were kind of cheap. We didn't really mean to buy that many tour players. But what?
Yo, how's Cross been?
Yo, Crass has been dead, bro. He ain't said one word.
Oh my god.
It's alright though. I mean, I hoped he would at least make some memes in our favor so we could win the propaganda war. But he hasn't done anything.
You have JT for that, so it's okay.
Yeah, no, he's stepped up definitely. He's been really good in the chat as well, and he's also been helping us. Hopefully, you know, gain loads of fans. I reckon the Monotype room is full of Honchkrow fans thanks to his propaganda.
Alright, that's pretty good to hear. Alright, who's been your favorite player to watch that isn't on your team right now?
Probably Shade.
Yeah, you forgot about Zarif, his
oh, did I not?
His manager.
No. Oh wait, did I not answer? Wait, what was the question?
Oh my god. As a manager, do you feel like there's anything you can improve on?
Oh, bro, I just said I don't build. Maybe I should start playing Pokemon. I'm basically a glorified cheerleader right now. So yeah, I think my favorite player to watch is definitely Shade or Wanker. Especially Wanker because I thought he was gonna be truly ass, but he's been good. And Shade's just... See, I never actually watched Shade play before this tour, so I was not really sure, but I definitely get into the hype of Shade now. He's solid.
Yeah, he is very solid.
For me, Shade keeps winning, so I can't be bothered to watch his games. So I would say Wanker. I didn't expect him to do that well, so I've just been watching his games, and he's been playing really well. So yeah, I'd say him.
And you know, Wanker's week 1 game. I was just at awe. Like, I was the manager. I couldn't even do anything. And then see, man did no damage the entirety of a fucking Pokemon game, and
yeah, that's a flex. I need to get to that level where I need to win a game without taking damage.
Wow. Alright, next question. Is managing hard? Do you guys sometimes find yourself struggling to help your team? Zarif, I already know your answer, so I'll just leave this for
The managing isn't actually hard, to be fair. Like, see, Lycan doesn't manage either. None of us actually manage. Easy as fuck.
Yeah, we got the shadow managers. Managing, it's not that bad. I mean, I've seen people put a lot of effort in, like in SPL. People do put a lot of effort into like scheduling and then building teams and spamming EV spreads and stuff. But it's all about how much effort you want to put in.
Yeah,
I think me and Zarif and I, we both do enough to keep our team motivated. And I think that's basically all a manager has to do. That's like the bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly. And like, and I was gonna ask, how much of your team does this Kaiser actually make?
How much of what our groups, like our whole teams?
Yeah, like in a week.
So it depends. Sometimes he's busy, but he usually makes at least ORAS, and then he might like supply an SM or two.
Does he actually just make the whole team?
The ORAS, yeah, pretty much. Like he's like an ORAS connoisseur, isn't it? So
Yeah,
I think
true.
he likes it. And our ORAS player, Corporal Levy, he's he doesn't play monotype. Yami's coming though. Yami helps Kaiser a lot though. So it's not him by himself.
Yeah.
They do a lot of testing and stuff.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Wait, why did you bench Levy anyway? Was he not doing well or what?
Yeah, and I think he like misplayed in one of the games, so we just wanted to give Yami a chance.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't. He's not that bad. Like he's still a good player.
No, yeah,
Give someone else a
definitely
chance.
he's good.
All right.
Makes sense.
Do you see any potential MVPs in this tournament right now?
Yeah, Chai or Wanker.
Yeah, our answer is not going to change, my guy.
Or me. Yeah.
Nah. Wait, what's your record right now? Then you lose the trick.
3-1. That guy lucked me, yo.
Wait, they did not luck you, man. Dude, I was singing Lycan's praises before the week one, and then this dude got dropped week one.
Hello? I smashed it with black white. Then I didn't get a single burn after outplaying all game in SM. And then Kaiser gave me some shit electric team. And then I still got lucked because if I didn't crit the Thunderbolt, I would have probably won. I don't know for sure, but I maybe would have won. But yeah, if I can beat Chait when we play, I reckon I'll be the MVP. But that's just because I'm cocky. No, in all like realness, probably Chait or Micah.
To be fair, Drake is another shot because he's also really good, and I'm pretty sure he helps out his team as well.
Yeah, no, he's very good. He's improved a lot recently.
Yeah, I remember when this dude was in Alliance, and I just assumed he's ass, but he's actually really good.
Yeah, Dethroner, he keeps creating gems for us.
Bro, fucking Conflux, we wouldn't have this dude. We wouldn't have Torn. We wouldn't have so many people. And now he's back. We're gonna have a whole new generation of mono players.
Death is the real. He's the new Kaiser.
It's crazy. Alright. Do you have any regrets about your draft right now?
Yeah, for me, we got a bit too many players because we weren't sure of prices, so I think we held off on some people that we could have spent more on. So that ended up making our team a bit inflated. I think, for example, we just wasted like 3k on Crass and he doesn't actually do anything. And there's like a couple more. So, that's an extra like 6 or 9k, however many, that we could have had on another top player.
Yeah, I agree with you. After the draft was over, I didn't actually realize how much money we wasted. We wasted so much money on Timo, who doesn't really talk. He talked before week one and hasn't dropped a single word afterwards. And we have TKO, who is basically another cheerleader just like me. And
yeah.
Fuck you, you made me waste another K on Azalea. I should have had him for 3k.
Dude, I felt bad for that because I up mid because I was like, why is he only 3k? And then afterwards I was like, oh, they're probably like friends, so I should probably let him go. So I just let him go after that.
Alright, how did Urshifu Rapid Strike affect your SS prep? I know Zarif probably won't be able to answer that, but what was the most annoying thing that it forced you to consider?
I didn't even think it was that bad. Like, I feel like it was a bit early for a quick ban, but that's just my opinion. I thought it was good on water, definitely, with that scarf set. I didn't personally find it that overpowered. So, yeah, I didn't
Wait,
really.
really?
Yeah.
Because when we were making our teams, I was actually just looking at the team and just seeing what does this team have for the Earthship set. Because especially on rainwater, that thing is a monster. You know, Kidder almost beat Electric because of that thing. It just came in and just aqua jetted the Raichu out of nowhere, and then just and dude, the move, the water thing, what is it called? Surgical strike or something?
Surging strikes. Yeah.
That move is broken. I'm pretty sure that one is like, it's not broken, but it's really good too. I want to see that more.
Yeah. I mean, I could see why it is banned. I'd want it to be retested at least after MPL's over.
Yeah.
I think after the second DLC comes out, we can definitely retest it. Because the second DLC comes out in November, I think. There's gonna be a shit ton of legendaries that days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and that brings us to the end of the questions. So, would you guys have any closing remarks before we finish up the video?
Fuck the crows.
Damn, you stole my answer. Fuck you, man.
No, I think this is gonna be a really good week.
Yeah.
And plus,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a flex if we win with 40k benched. This is gonna be an amazing week. We have an excuse and a flex.
Listen, you say it's a flex, but is it really a flex that you wasted 40k that like they didn't do well? Is that a flex?
Wait, who didn't do well? Well, this
Why-
is basically
why are
a
you
rest
mentioning-
week, dude.
Oh,
This
it's
is
a
a rest.
rest week. That's crazy.
Don't want to burn out my players, you know.
Damn. Alright, we'll see how that works, man. We'll see how it works.
Yeah, we'll make another interview just for that. Don't worry. This time it'll be Havens and Booty.
What, say that again? Oh, Havens will be benched next week.
Not definitely not. I said the next interview will be Booty and Havens. Isabella.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Lycan, do you remember when Kaiser made that voice audio thing with the 7-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. You see his record now? It's 2-2. It's gonna happen. Trust me.
It's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, that's a closing remark. Be honest, be legit honest, right? How did you feel when Haven said, "Yo, I'm gonna buy myself for 15k"?
Get the
when he just messaged you like, "Yo, I've got a great idea. I've got this secret player that we can get for only 15k." Like, who are you thinking? Yo, what did Trichotomy not get retained? Like, what happened? And then he's like, "Yo, it's me. I'm the hidden talent." What happened? Did he drop? Did he drop from the call?
I don't think he dropped. At least I hope not.
I think he's shook. I think he's just shook. Okay.
Oh dear. The answer was
Hello?
too powerful.
Hello.
we can hear you.
Yeah. No, see, I didn't even know about the Havens thing because I didn't play Monotype or Pokemon for around 1.5 years. But still, I knew Havens wasn't actually that bad, and especially because I saw a few of his games, and before week 1, I was actually confident he was going to do well, and he's starting to do well because the first 2 weeks he's lost, both have been to kind of bad matchups, and now look at his scores. He's 2-2 because he didn't have that trash matchup that he did in the first 2 weeks, and it's going to continue. He's going to go 7-2, trust. Full faith in him.
Yeah. How's he gonna go 7-2 when you're not gonna make playoffs though?
No, we are making playoffs, don't worry. This
Alright.
time we won't get cheated out either.
What do you mean? You're playing us this week?
Man, I swear to God, if I see Sabella say that shit 2 years later, I swear.
Bro, it's a troll. It's nothing happened. It's a troll.
Yeah, sure.
Trust me.
Alright, without further ado, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this beautiful interview. Feel free to subscribe for more, or do whatever you want to do with this video. Share it, like it, whatever. This is Namernan, and I'm signing off.